Okay, recording has started. So welcome to Friday. A bunch of guys just turned in your 16 through 19 homework. So thank you for doing that. Remember, that looks like this page. So we've gone over all those. Today, gonna finish the Zoetrope. So break that out. You guys, how to finish this. Upcoming. You guys know your EM and optics quiz is due after this 3-day weekend. So looks like this on one side has some ray diagrams on the back. So you guys have had that for a few days now. So that's due on Tuesday. If you want to turn it in early, maybe you finished already. Next week we're going to do relativity through relativity. Actually, each of the next 3 weeks, you guys haven't this by now. I just saw this yesterday. Is a 4-day week. We're about to have 3 consecutive 4-day weeks. Yeah, pretty cool. All right. So yesterday was guys work out. Well, you guys made 12 frames of your Zoetrope animation, and I told you guys this would be a good point to get to yesterday. Good pause point to get your 12 frames drawn, to have all your windows cut out. And to have these 2 panels glued together like this, right? Some of you guys may have gone for the next step, which is to wrap this around into a cylinder shape and glue that together like that. Right? So maybe you did that, maybe not, but that's the next step. So you guys have that? Okay. Okay. And I'm going to guide you guys through the rest of the steps today. Do you guys see some Zoetropes hanging from the ceiling in the back of my room? You see those? So if you want to use those as a model, or go back there and spin them and take a look and see how they look like. So here's the final product. But you guys of course can see some of those back there. Okay, so this is what we're trying to do, what we're aiming for. Okay, so this one I'm going to disassemble so I can go back and show you guys how to put this together. Now everybody will be at a little bit different step. So that's okay. If you're up to where I am, awesome, you can follow along exactly with me. If you're a couple steps behind, that's okay. A lot of you guys are, no problem with that. You can see what I'm doing while you're putting together whatever part you're on. Get help from your classmates. All right, so disassemble all the strings. All right, there we go. So I got this off. Right, so once you have the cylinder shape, yeah, I'm looking around the room, looks like a lot of you guys have cylinders. You're ready for the next step. Again, not up to here, no biggie, you can catch up. Okay, but a lot of you guys have this. Okay, next thing you need are 6 lengths of string. So you want each length of string to be at least 50 centimeters. 50 centimeters good length. If you do the width of your desk, the width of your desk is pretty close to 60 centimeters. So if you just use the width of your desk as a benchmark, it's pretty good. So choose do 6 strings. Guess I got about 10 balls of string out there, so you have to share some of these around.
Wait, do they all need to be the same size?
That is a good idea to have them pretty close to the same length.
Okay.
Now, yeah, if they're off by a few centimeters, no biggie, that'll be fine. Okay. Now later on, you're going to need a length of string that's about 2 meters long to hang it from the ceiling. That's a later step. I'm going to cut mine now so that I can pass this red ball of string around the class too, so you guys have one more string source. But this very long length of string is put off to the side for now. Okay, so pull this out. All right, who wants this giant red ball of string? Oh, got it. All right, once you got your length of string, well, you guys saw the finished product before I cut those strings off, those lavender strings. So I'm going to do the red string. Okay. All right, so loop this through one of the windows and loop it around and tie a knot. I always have students who have trouble tying knots, so I'll take you guys through the process. Okay. Take the string, loop it over like this, okay. Make like a ribbon shape. take this and tuck it around through this right here, okay, like this. Okay. Kind of like you're starting to tie your shoes, right? Probably most guys can do that. Okay. Then go back again, make another loop, pull it back around again, and pull that, and that should make a really good, strong knot. That's pretty near impossible to undo. It's really strong. Okay. Here. Try it again. No, remember this was about 50 or 60 centimeters long, right? So take the other end and loop over to the opposite window, to the exact opposite window. Now you guys have an even number of windows, so there will be a window that is opposite of the one that you typed. And it's the same thing. So loop it around. Got a loop like that. Then take the end, make another loop. If you need to reference on your phones, you can look up something called a square knot. That might help. Okay. 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 Now notice I have a lot of slack. That's good. See, it's like a giant handle, right? Like a pail handle. Got a lot of slack. Okay. Because a few steps from now, once I do that for all the windows, I'm going to pull these together into a cone shape. Just, again, you can use the ones hanging from the back room as a model if you want. Okay. All right. Now, you might say, well, why not just go with this and just spin this? Because that looks almost pretty good right as it is. Yeah, so this could actually work as a functioning zoetrope for maybe a couple of days, but temperature, humidity, eventually this will start to get warped more like this. So it actually is a good idea to go around and tie all these in here. So it's what I do right here. All right, next pair of windows. Right there. And go over to the opposite window. Loop it through that window. Tie this off. Ah, nice. There. Okay. Now I got two strings on and opposite windows. Okay. I'm just going to keep going around doing like that.
That's such a. My shoulders are tired. Like there's. No, that's what I said.
Look, Jason, see how I tried this one here. Sure, you obviously don't know.
It's one.
Look,
It's one white string.
Look, you see this right here?
Like this.
Don't look at the string. You see this? I tied a knot around this one, and then I'm going to go across directly. So this one right here, and I'm gonna tie another knot at that one. This.
Thinking about it too much harder.
All right. So once you got all the windows done, look something kind of like this. Okay. You can check all the strings out. Okay. Now they'll probably be a little bit different length from each other. That's okay. All right. So pull all the strings together into a like a cone shape. And what's a good idea to do at this point is to give your zoetrope a spin, so that these strings tie together like this. Well, they'll spin around each other. That's right. Right. Now, where those are, you want it to spin about its central axis. So make sure that it does spin symmetrically about the central vertical axis of the cylinder. And once it does, what I'm going to do is take these strings and tie them into a knot at the top. Just tie a ball knot. So, just like that. There we go. Right. That looks pretty good, symmetrical, whole deal. Now, if you had cut your original strings too short, let's say they were like 45 centimeters, which is probably the bare minimum length you want, what could be a good idea to do, because it might be kind of hard to tie this knot right here, like using if the strings are a little bit short. What you can do as an alternate technique is take a short piece of string, tie a short piece of string into a loop, like this, and loop this over the string like this. The stuff I'm doing right now is not necessary, but unless it happens to be helpful to your particular design. Okay, and then just tie it like that. Okay, around again, make a good knot. Like that. Okay, but you probably don't need to do that though. Okay, get real close to the end here. So we need some way to hang this from the ceiling back there. Right now, here's where we're going to break out the 2 meter long string. So 2 meters long. 2 meters long. Right, so tie this to the top of the zoetrope. Now, may as well tie it here. Why not? Okay. Have some excess string. I guess I could chop it off, just to avoid angle or throwing off the motion. Look a little nicer. All those reasons. Okay, so I got that right there. Sure. That nice cone shape, those strings. And then on the other end of this 2 meter long string, you need a piece of paper that I passed out to you guys right at the beginning of the class, like a long rectangle piece of paper. So take that and either fold it into quarters or so you have like a length, right? So some people like this, give it a couple of folds, make it look about like this, like a little rectangle. Okay. And then that 2 meter long string, tie around that. Because this is what I'm gonna slip up under the ceiling tiles, so it'll hang from the ceiling. So just like this. Back again, make a nice knot. And there you go. A nice zoetrope that'll hang from the ceiling. This thing will spin. There you go. Right, and if you're looking through these windows, you get a nice strobe effect, and you guys can see the animation. Yeah, so I'll walk around, help you guys out, and if you finish by the end of class, then I will hang this from the ceiling. Oh yeah, that looks nice right there. Yeah, everybody caught up to that.